we're gonna make a top today. We're making a top from scratch. So in this video, you'll see me doing a bunch of weaving, or mostly setting up for a weaving of like 2 or 3 yards of fabric that I wove. Here is the calculations of what my weaving was. Winding a warp, so basically you have to wind a warp to even weave, and I ended up having to wind this 457 times by my calculations. I can't remember if that's actually what I ended up on, because I think I probably talked to my coworker and ended up having to fudge some things. So here is me winding a warp, to threading the reed, to threading the heddles, to winding it back, to weaving and setting it all up. Hope you stick to the end. I am going to pop back and give you a little fill-in on a part that I ended up not filming. So I'll see you then. Kind of like this like shiny rayon that's down there.
Okay, yeah.
And like do a mix of like shiny rayon, this blue, and then I dyed some indigo in the workshop over the weekend. So I think just like this variegation of like blues would be really nice. I put 3 yards on, so my goal is to make 2 yards of it.
Yeah.
And the other yard is to play and see like what color pattern I like. I also have this white as well, because the colors of the wedding are like a grayish blue, and I don't know the other color, but I know that's what my partner's wearing. So I was like, I'll do like a grayish blue-ish vibe, but like also do like little pops of color here and there. So yeah, that's pretty much where my brain is. Kind of abstract-y, just go at my own whim type vibe, because I haven't done this in a while, so you know how it goes.
Well, we know your stuff sells.
That's true. That's true. So this is day 3 of threading. I have until, I'll say, the last week of July to do this. Today is June 25th. So I have a few weeks to weave this, to cut it, to sew it into the top that I'm thinking about for the wedding. And yeah, it's just a slow process, and for some reason I think I like pain. But it's gonna be beautiful. That's what I keep telling myself, you know? That's what I keep telling myself. But day 3 of this, I feel like I'm gonna have a couple more days, a couple more sit downs. I'm gonna try to get like 2/3 away done today. And then have one more sit after this. So that's the goal. Wish me luck and Godspeed. So here's the deal. I only have this much left before I have to do my hem amounts, and I ran out of petals I'm running out of petals, so I'm gonna have to put more on because I have 11 and I need 24 total. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. I thought I could finish this, but I'm just gonna call it a day, and we'll come back tomorrow. Okay, so we finished rolling back. I slashed on, so it's just tying and tying a loop around to make this tension tight so we can start weaving. So that's what we'll do today. Kind of get it started. This is going to be the little test run before I do my actual pattern. I'm going to take this off real quick. So I realized I didn't really say what kind of pattern I was doing. As you could tell, it's kind of crazy looking. This is an overshot. And overshot is when you have a very floaty yarn. So the dark blue yarn that I was using is the overshot pattern. And then you encase it with a plain weave, which holds it in place, which was the white shiny rayon. So you can see why I was kind of going back and forth. If you were to have just the overshot, it would pretty much fall apart. So the white rayon was kind of just holding the fabric all together. So with that said, it was something that I ended up not showing that I cut out the fabric either because I was scared to show it on camera, or I just didn't have storage, or both. I don't know. I often run out of storage on my phone, so if you know, you know. And so you see me sewing it here, and I pretty much got to a couple days before the wedding, before we left for the wedding, and 2 tornadoes hit and we had no power. So you see me here hand sewing it on the way to the wedding, and here's me wearing it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you got something out of this. If you want me to explain it a little bit more, I'm really not that guy, but I can show you more of my process if you're interested in that. Leave me a comment, like the video, share with a friend, and I'll see you next time.